No, diet does not heal Crohn's disease, but it does matter. And let me explain. I have seen people try all sorts of diets and still have Crohn's disease. And I've seen people try all sorts of diets and not have Crohn's disease. So we need to start looking at things from a different perspective, because the holistic model and the modern medicine model, this food allergy thing, it just isn't adding up. So let's go back to Logic 101, really simplify this as much as possible. So, for example, let's say junk foods. I know people who have ate junk foods their whole entire life until the day that they die, and they do not develop digestive issues. So right then and there, we can pretty much conclude that eating junk food does not cause Crohn's disease. But yeah, one could argue they could eat better and probably their health would be better overall. Yes, that is a true statement, but it does not cause Crohn's disease. And let's take this a step further. Oh, that's not enough for you? Let's take it a step further. I can't tell you how many clients that I've had and myself where we've gone from a standard American diet or just whatever, a normal diet, and then we switched it to something vegan, vegetarian, ancestral, carnivore, you name it. And we may see a reduce in symptoms, but we still have Crohn's because we still can't eat normal foods. If a switch in diet, if switching your diet were to fix your Crohn's disease, it would just go away, and then you could eat all the foods that you wanted. But that is not the case. It isn't food, guys. It just isn't. I've tried this long enough to tell you that it just 100% isn't diet. Foods can help. They give your body the nutrients your body needs to stitch you back together. But I want to share with you the root cause of Crohn's disease. And you're going to think I'm crazy, that you've never probably heard this before, but you need to hear it. I didn't like it when I first heard it, but it is true. And I literally this year I gained 30 pounds eating whatever I want after years and years and years of boring diets and still looking like Skeletor, like a little skeleton. Now I weigh like 190, 195 pounds. You know, I could bench my own body weight. I was never able, guys, I was a twig. But now with using something called German New Medicine and understanding the root cause of where my Crohn's is coming from, it becomes super apparent and it makes so much sense, but it's so different. So Crohn's is caused by a very particular type of stress. If you find yourself saying, I can't believe that person did that to me. I can't believe my boss is such a jerk. I can't believe the guy at the auto repair shop just scammed me out of buying this part for my car I don't need. I can't believe the president is such an idiot. I can't believe it. I can't believe. These are indigestible things in our life. Our brain is our gut is controlled by the brainstem, the oldest, most primitive part of the brain. It does not know the difference between real food, digesting real food, and digesting things in your life. And when we have a conflict shock, this is an event that catches us off guard. It doesn't have to be traumatic, but usually it is of a traumatic nature. And we perceive it in Crohn's disease as indigestible anger. So let's say, for example, I get a bad grade on a test. I'm going to fail college, and that's like $2,000 and a year wasted. Ugh, it's a conflict shock. Ugh. There are many different ways someone can experience this. I can't believe I failed this. I prepared, and you're just kind of like depressed about it. Or you could be angry. that teacher didn't tell me the right things. This test was not fair. I can't believe this. Us with Crohn's disease, we do it with anger. We're pissed off. And you can't digest. I can't believe it, though it is like this. And what our body does to try to help us overcome this obstacle is we build extra gut cells. We start to develop extra gut cells. We won't have symptoms at this time. But when the conflict gets resolved, when we pass the test, we talk to the teacher and we get to take the test again, or, things that weren't as bad as it seems, maybe you will pass the course. And however, there's a million different ways that these things can get resolved. Then we no longer need these extra gut cells and we start to get rid of them. And that's when we're removing physical flesh from our body. And I know that sounds like a far-fetched idea, but like if I need to squat more weight, what's going to happen? How's my body going to help me squat more weight? It's going to make my ass bigger. It's going to put more ass muscles on my ass so that I can move more weight. If there's something indigestible in my life, my body's going to help me out by making more gut muscles to help me digest this indigestible thing. And then when we don't need them, we get rid of them. That's when the blood and the mucus and all the fun symptoms happen. And we get stuck in this vicious cycle when we start to perceive foods as indigestible. You get that first bout of diarrhea and you go, oh, it was the dairy. The most easiest and nutrient-dense food in the world. It must be that. Because that's what the modern world says, guys. Don't overestimate modern stupidity. One of my biggest indigestible morsels is how stupid modern humans are today. Like that's something I struggle with every day. Like I'll just see something on the news or see something in a magazine. I'm just like, I can't believe people are just so dumb. That's my huge indigestible morsel. A better way to look at this is people are dumb. The modern human is just certified stupid, and I accept that. And now that we accept this, let's move forward in our life. This is something you cannot control. That's a better way to look at it versus constantly, I can't digest this, I can't digest this, I can't digest this. More and more and more gut cells, and we're going to need to get rid of them, and it's not going to be fun. But again, perceiving foods as indigestible, you perceive it as indigestible, it comes into you, build up the gut cells, and when it leaves you, okay, get rid of those gut cells. And just becomes this, this cycle that goes on and on and on and on forever. The way it's supposed to go is you get rid of those gut cells, and then you go into the scarring phase, and then it's over. That's the way it should last. I see people, see quite good results in like a week or two. They get rid of their food intolerances in like a week or two, and they get rid of their diarrhea maybe in a month. It really depends on where the person is in their conflict. So guys, that's all I have for you guys today. If you want exclusive gut health tips, go down below, and there'll be a phone number. If you live in the US or Canada, you can text that and you'll get exclusive gut health tips, Crohn's tips. And I have a video that's an hour long that goes over all the details that I and some of my students did. I go over through testimonials, and I'll go through case studies, and I'll show you how to fully resolve these conflicts or conflict relapses or tracks, and get back to living a normal life, so we're not running to the bathroom and worrying about where the bathroom is every 5 seconds. So guys, thanks for watching. Go down below. Let me know what your indigestible morsels are. What are things in your life that you cannot accept that you think are causing your Crohn's? And yeah, let me know what video. I'm going to be doing a video a day, so let me know what topics, what type of videos you'd like to see me do. Bye-bye.